Hi everyone, welcome back. We were going to look at a simple utility here.
Yeah, that's right. Disk cleanup tool, because sometimes you can get lots and lots of bits and pieces that clutter up your hard drive. Specifically, in this instance, we're going to look at your C drive, which is your system drive, which has got all of your programs and stuff like that. And what happens sometimes if you uninstall stuff, or install stuff actually, there are all sorts of files that are frivolous, which basically take up your hard drive and waste space.
Temporary files, that sort of thing.
Exactly. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into our computer, my computer. So you just open it up, and where it says Windows C, I'm going to right click on that, go to Properties, which is the bottom one, and then you'll see automatically a little window pop up which has got like a visual representation of your disk. It shows you how much free and used space that you've got. And right next to that, you'll see a disk cleanup button. And if you simply just click on that disk cleanup button, it'll go through a calculation telling you how much, because this is the other thing as well, when you download updates and install them and stuff like that, then you have like all these system memory bits and pieces and memory dump errors, and anything that's ever happened that they've done while they were updating your computer gets sort of stored, and it keeps it there. And you don't need that. It's superfluous. You can get rid of that and it can save you some space. So disk cleanup, you click on it, it starts to calculate how much space that you're able to free up on your C drive. And like we said, the C drive is always your system drive. That's where all your programs live. You might have more than one drive, in which case...
Do you know why it's C?
Why?
It's a computer history thing.
Has it got something to do with Bill Gates?
No, just that traditionally you used to have a 5¼ inch floppy disk.
Yep.
And then you had a 3½ inch floppy disk, and that was A and B.
That's
and
right. I remember, that's so it's a legacy thing.
It's totally legacy, yeah.
That's right. See, that's so long ago that I'd actually forgotten that you had A and B drives.
Yeah, no one uses them anymore.
A and B drives, that's crazy. So it'll do a little calculation. It'll take a few minutes. And once it does that calculation, then you'll be left with how much space it can actually save. So now this has just popped up, and it's telling me that it can save, see, it tells you exactly what they are: downloaded program files, temporary internet files, offline web pages, recycle bin. Recycle bin has got 8 gigs. I should really empty that. And so then you simply hit OK. Of course, it's got the option to clean up your system files. If you're not really sure of what system files you want to get rid of, maybe leave that alone. Just getting rid of this is it says to me right here that it's going to save 19 gigs. So I'll just quickly hit that and say yes, OK. And then it will delete the files, and it will clean up that drive, and all of a sudden you've got a little bit more free space.
Yeah. If you're running out of space, then obviously this is what you want to look at. Yeah. Because, you know, computers use a thing called a swap file, which is where if they run out of memory, they'll use a bit of hard drive space to act as memory. It's not as fast, but it'll keep you going. Yep. If you don't, you know, a hard drive's not something that you always ever want 100% full.
Never.
You always need a little bit of breathing room in there. So if it's, you know, getting past 90% full, clean it up, because it will make your computer run very slowly.
That's correct. And you'll see actually when you look at your actual drive itself, it will become red instead of being blue when you're looking at it. When I go into my computer.
Oh, of course, yeah.
How the Windows drive, it's blue because there's lots of room, and then it will go red if there's no room.
Yep.
So that's your disk cleanup tool, and it's definitely something very useful, and we hope that you utilize that utility because it's very, very good.
Handy.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Disk cleanup tool, there you go.